This is the case of Hyler versus Butler. You two are married?
Yes,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Been together married 2 years, together 5?
Yes.
Yes.
And you all actually met when you were putting your mother in a nursing home, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right. So why did you bring your husband here today?
Because I feel like my husband's side chick and not his wife.
His side chick?
Yes, his side chick.
How does a wife become a side chick?
How does a wife become a side chick?
What is he doing to make you feel like a side chick?
I can call my husband. Sometimes he won't answer my calls. He'll send me straight to voicemail, depending on who he around. So automatically, I'm gonna feel that type of way.
This hurts you deeply.
Yes, I'm your wife. I'm not your girlfriend.
Do you treat her like a side chick?
I treat her accordingly.
So what does that?
Whoa.
Okay.
What
So is there a time? Wait. Hold
What
up.
does that mean?
Is there a time when she's a side piece? She acts like a side piece?
I don't know a wife that puts you out 3 times a week.
What are you
If
doing?
yeah.
And I don't.
Well,
Your
I don't
Honor, I don't put him
about
out
that.
3 times a week, but when I don't answer or like lock the door, it's because he been ignoring me all day long. Whoever you around, I don't care who you're around, answer your phone. Anything could be happening.
I gotta tell you, we have 3 kids, and not answering the phone is not an option. I don't
It's
care
not
how
an
mad
option.
we are at each
Can't
other.
do that.
You got to answer your phone because you don't know what's going on in the household.
Yeah, y'all cut from a different type of cloth. This is a different type of situation.
No, it's not.
No,
this-
married folks is
You-
married folks.
Marriage and
situation.
marriage.
Wait. Let me ask you this. Did your vows say in sickness and in health?
No.
You didn't? Your vows didn't say that?
My vow said treat them like suppose.
What?
So treat people how they treat you.
Better or worse? You didn't have better or worse in your vows?
I ain't hear nobody tell me that. Who said that?
And this was his idea to get married, and this is how I'm getting treated. Even the clerks, when we got married at the courthouse, American Courthouse, they said, maybe you shouldn't marry this man. He's not ready. And they don't even know us.
Okay, they said that at the courthouse when you
Yes.
get married?
Yes. Don't
All right.
marry him, because he was cracking jokes and stuff about getting married. He was not taking it seriously. And this
Well-
was his idea. He proposed me. I didn't say let's get married. He did this.
Okay, what's on the line today if you find out he's cheating?
I'm done. I'm gonna file for divorce. I'm just gonna
Really?
leave because I can't make nobody be with me.
Right.
I cannot make him love me.
I can tell you are absolutely serious about
I'm
this.
tired. It's no
Do you
much more
understand that
to
she
do.
is absolutely serious that if you are cheating, she is divorcing you?
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't want to get no divorce, but if that's what, what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Ha ha.
I can't. I got up out my bed and came here, so yeah, I'll do what it takes. I'm
So-
do what it does.
So are these the kind of jokes you were cracking on your wedding day that's put the question in her mind from day one?
Hey, wait a minute. Those are the jokes he was cracking. He missed the important part. In sickness and health, better or worse, you missed the part that you need to
They
hear.
don't have that no more.
Yes, they do. Did you wait? At the wedding you went to,
Show me.
did they have that?
Yes, they did.
All right,
Show
y'all
me.
were at different weddings then. Clearly,
Okay.
at some point, you were happy.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to see it. You can see I got one eye open on this.
Right.
Can you take me back to the happy times?
Okay, when I first met him, I met him at his place of employment.
Okay.
He a CNA, and my mother was getting transferred into his facility.
Okay.
And his coworker called him up. You should come up here. These girls from Chicago, they pretty, you know.
What was he like back then?
He was telling me like all this good stuff, like
Like what?
You
'Cause I may want
beautiful.
to tell Miss Cutler some of this. So what good stuff was he telling
he
you?
was telling me like you're a beautiful woman, and
Yeah, I like that. You use that.
I like the fact you wear your real hair and stuff like that. You know, he just made me like feel like he put my self-esteem like over the roof. When he said that at the time, he meant it. He didn't just say that. He couldn't have been just saying that at the time.
All right.
Do stuff like that.
Mr.
And
Butler,
I'm
is
being
that how you
serious.
remember it?
She cute. She always been pretty to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she ain't.
No disagreement there.
Yeah, she a pretty woman.
And so how did you treat her in the beginning?
Decent.
All right, well, here's my question. You say he treats you like a side piece. What was he doing at that time that's different than what he's doing now in terms
changed
of
up
how
the
he
whole-
treats you?
Can I go into history? Or?
Absolutely. We want to hear the story.
Okay, I met him at the nursing home. 6 weeks later, I found out he was married.
Ooh.
He didn't tell
Okay,
you
wait
he
a
was
minute.
married?
No, I found out one of the co-workers at the job, they conveniently wanted to let him know that his wife had called.
And you had no idea.
No.
Coming up.
What point did it seem like, okay, I probably ought to mention to this young lady, I'm still married?
That's not fair.
After she found out, you know, I told her.
Yeah, if she hadn't
I
found
think
out.
I was trying to get her first, and then I was gonna tell her.
No, that's not how this works. Because see, doing it that way, you put in her mind distrust right out the beginning. So you messed up your relationship with that notion. Because you know what? If you're married, you ain't supposed to have a friend. Yeah. Okay, so ultimately, I mean, we could talk about this all day. Ultimately, he divorces and you all get married.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how was that at the beginning? You're married at the beginning.
Good
It was good?
at first.
So why are you convinced that he's cheating now? Go ahead.
I done call him on dating websites since we've been married.
What?
And he say that he do this when he get mad at me. I done talked to a couple of the women. He portrayed himself to be a single man.
How did you find out he was
I went on his phone when he was asleep, and they got notifications.
Mr. Butler,
Yes,
are you on dating sites?
I was.
Since you've been married?
Yeah, I've done it.
Did you list yourself as a married man or a single man?
I list myself as a single man.
Do you think you're single?
Sometimes when I get put out,
Why are you getting put out?
3 times a
Why
week.
are you getting put
I go
out?
do-
Why?
I go do what I want to do.
If-
Because if you put me out your house 3 times a week, what you gonna do?
Why is your wife putting you out of the house
Your
3
Honor,
times a
because he
week?
get caught cheating and on
argue.
dating websites, and he don't answer the phone.
argue.
I talked to these ladies. He met one that lived right down the street from us. He took money from her. This woman told me when I called her that she was his business. She didn't even know he was married. She said, I'm his business partner selling cars. I said, excuse me? He's a man. Who are you?
Did you know he had a business partner?
No, I'm the only business partner. And she was misinformed by him.
Up next.
Who is this woman?
She was a lady that I met.
We know that much.
Yeah. And then what happened?
Well, I met this lady off the dating website.
Uh-huh.
The dating
And
website.
then when I met her,
Your Honor, she
About-
brought him
probably
jeans,
about
brand
a
new
year.
jeans.
so I seen her in a.
She bought you clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what
Why?
did you do to get her to buy you clothes?
Why?
She just liked it me.
She, uh-huh.
Ain't that
Yeah.
I liked it him, but I didn't buy him clothes till he was mine.
But my that's understandable.
Did you ever sleep with this woman?
No, I didn't want to. If she looked like something, I would have.
We're done with that. Tell me about this other
Okay,
lady.
this other woman he so-called met at this car wash. She used to be weighing like 500 pounds. That's what he told me. And then she lost weight or whatever. He met her at the car wash. And she offered to... She had a car she wanted to give to him. He sell cars. I guess she didn't know about me. She said, well, I got this car. You can just have it. You can sell it. The seat broke because I used to weigh 500 pounds. I broke the seat back in the car. He told me this.
So we got blue jean lady, And we got car wash lady.
The car wash 500-pound lady.
Well, what makes you think that he was cheating with her?
Because I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't meet him. I didn't meet her with him.
I know, but what makes you think he was cheating with her?
Because it happened behind my back. I'm not for sure. I want to find out. I don't know.
All right, I want to know what you're laughing
So
about.
all you know is that he was talking to her.
Yeah.
She telling the story.
Mr. Butler, did you sleep with a woman from the car wash?
No, I haven't had sex with anyone but my wife.
Did you have any kind of relationship with this woman from the car wash?
No, I haven't.
Did you text her?
Quite a few times.
Wow.
Miss Hyler, are there any other women that you know about or any other?
Just recently, he went to Nap in the beginning of May. He met a woman at a liquor store. She was on his Facebook page, and the only reason why he removed her off his Facebook page is because she started asking questions about me, his wife, somebody that he just met.
Well, I mean, do you care? Do you have a response?
About what?
Hold on, love. Hold on. Miss Hyler, if we find out that Mr. Butler has, in fact, not had sexual intercourse with these women, are you willing to stay?
We got to get counseling, some marriage counseling. That's it. I do some marriage counseling.
So what you're saying is there's a lot on the line here,
Yes.
and you want answers.
Yes.
To get to the bottom of this, we've had Mr. Butler take a polygraph examination.
Yes.
You have worked on a lot of cases similar to today's couples, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I have.
What techniques do you use to investigate these types of cases?
Well, as you can tell, when you're dealing with a character such as...
Oh, my God, exactly. Character. Yeah.
There are different techniques. There's surveillance.
Okay.
You can do covert surveillance and mobile surveillance.
So tell us what you did to investigate Mr. Butler.
Well, Mr. Butler, you can see he's smiling at me. I went undercover in this particular case, and we did polygraph. And when I say undercover, I posed as if I was the cheating spouse.
Oh, my God. I didn't even know that was you.
So I did that, and then we did polygraph.
All right. So when you went undercover, what did you find?
One of the things that I look at when I do something like that, I look at the responses that a person gives me.
Okay.
And the responses that he gave me, some of them turned out to be that he was not being 100% honest.
You also had him take a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. One of the questions Mr. Butler was asked was, since being married to Lisa, that's Miss Hyler, did you have sexual intercourse with the lady you met at the car wash? What was his response to that question?
Your Honor, his response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that Mr. Butler was being truthful.
All right.
And one more question. Mr. Butler was asked, since being married to Miss Hyler, have you had sexual intercourse with the woman who bought you clothes?
No.
What was his response to that question?
Mr. Butler's response, Your Honors, was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that Mr. Butler was being deceptive.
Mr. Butler?
Oh, my God.
I ain't had sex with the woman. So.
Did you have anything with the woman?
Nothing.
Did you kiss her?
Did I kiss her?
Did I stutter?
No, she kissed me.
She kissed
She
you?
kissed you.
All right.
Did you kiss her back?
It wasn't that type of kiss. It's like a kiss on the job.
How many times?
But she didn't buy them jeans for anything. Okay, that's fine.
I ain't touched
Miss
her.
Hyler, the polygraph indicated the deception was indicated.
Okay.
Now,
What
how
do you
long-
wanna do?
How long ago was that? A year ago?
I already got my paperwork to file for divorce.
Why are you clapping? Your wife just said she got paperwork to file for divorce, and you're clapping.
I just don't know, man. We'll work it out.
Well, you know, Miss Hyler,
I'm never gonna be able to trust. I can't do it no more. I'm 45 years old. I I just want to like move on with my life. I don't need that.
And, you know, we encourage people to try to stay together when they can, but, you know, sometimes a bad relationship is like a broken glass.
It's toxic.
You know, you
It's
hurt
toxic.
yourself more trying to put it back together than just leaving it alone.
This court has resources